She's doing research again! She's doing research again! She's doing research again! Oh my god. Guys, you have no idea how happy I am when I see this progress bar over there. You know what that means, guys? I will be able to fix the generators in the Ark. Oh, I got goosebumps. I've worked so hard to get here. I gotta stop them before they manage to... Oh my god, what is going on? I keep doing this to myself, you know? Not sure why. Maybe it's because I really don't like to lose, or I refuse to accept that something does not work as intended for me when it works for others. But here we are again. 3 more restarts since episode 14. Not jinxing it, but when I was playing earlier today, Emma was actually doing research, so that's positive news. But anyway, here I am again, mostly at the same spot where I was. This is a version 1.8 of the Ark, so the brand new one, supposedly the one that's supposed to work. And essentially, I am after the Rosewood event. After the whole Rosewood debacle. This time I actually managed to find 2 katanas, which is pretty amazing. I really hope this save will not break and Emma will act as intended. We'll see how it goes. Oh. No sleep event this time. Damn dreams. This time, like, I didn't hear any dreams. Or anything. So the first thing I want to do in today's playthrough is something that I have not done ever since I started. And that is, I want to test something. I am going to... My dog got excited. I am going to remove concealment of the Ark, because I want to see what's gonna happen.
Attention. Transmitting Ark coordinates. Active.
Clearly my dog wants to be a part of the series, so here we go. This is him. So it turns out that once you open up the Ark to the World, you get raided by a group of some weird people in hazmat suits, which are not... They didn't look like your regular bandits. And they caught me completely with my pants down. I was just, you know, taking care of stuff around the Ark, and they just barged in and contaminated everything. So I figured, yeah, I gotta reroll. So we're trying again, and this time I was woken up by earthquakes. I am going to disclose the position of the Ark though, but I just need to be better prepared. So basically there is this new thing added, which is this acid. I mentioned that in one of the previous episodes, I think. And it's supposed to dissolve corpses. Now the thing is, for some reason, I was feeling queasy, even all the way up to nauseous. And I spoke to Emma, she told me I might have corpse sickness, which is super weird considering that there aren't many dead corpses here anyway. And whenever I was near corpses, I was wearing a mask. So makes me think that somehow the fact that the corpses are at the ground level, they still affect you when you're in the Ark, but generally speaking at the same location underneath. I don't know why, so I went outside to see if I can use this acid to get rid of them, but like, I don't know what to do. Unless I am using the wrong thing. Hold on. I was spraying them with water, guys. This is not the acid. It clearly says NBC solution, which is probably something that's supposed to remove radiation, and of course it is. Yeah, I'm stupid. This is not the acid to remove. Okay. Gertrix, you need to be... You need to pay more attention, man. Alright, let's see how this works then. Unstow. Yeah, there you go. This is. Oh shit! Ah, okay, so you can kill yourself with this. Okay, it's worth. Okay, let's try again. Okay, turns out standing in acid is probably, like in a cloud of acid, is probably a bad idea. Yeah, that was fun.
Attention. Structural integrity hazard detected.
So I know I promised you guys that I'm not gonna be singing anymore in this series, and I intend to keep my promise, but I cannot get this one song out of my head, which starts, "Here I go again on my own, going down the only road I've ever known." It's just kind of the way that I feel playing. Luckily something familiar. I was woken up again by the earthquake, which means that at least something is repetitive.
Sure thing.
She just ate pepper. Like, what are you doing? Eat some normal food.
I knew you'd wake up one day.
Yeah, it seems that she's when she's hungry, she's like literally eating everything which is physically in range and is edible. So yeah, she's consuming base pepper. I put all the fresh, like, vegetables. No, she's eating salt. I put all the fresh vegetables in the freezer, so it's like not edible. And she doesn't know how to take them out, which is great. But apparently she's just gonna eat everything that's there. So I am back at it again, and at some point I started to feel queasy. And again, I oftentimes have weird ideas about this, but I want to see if the air valve is open. What I'm thinking is, there are corpses outside, we are taking the air from the outside, so maybe if I close the air intakes, we will not be siphoning in that contaminated air. I just closed it. Unfortunately, the CO2 levels are rising, which might mean that after the earthquake, the air intake... Oh, I'm suffocating. Wrong mask. Hold on. The air intake is damaged.
Decontamination in progress.
Gotta go fix it up. Yep, it was broken. Let me fix the air vent. She's doing research again! She's doing research again! She's doing research again! Oh my god. Guys, you have no idea how happy I am when I see this progress bar over there. That was my biggest gripe. I was unable to continue because she wasn't doing any research, being stuck. I really do hope this issue is beyond me and I can progress with the story. Hi Emma, I love the fact that you're in your lab coat. But please don't change into anything else. Right, so while she slowly works her way through all that research that needs doing, I like the fact that she is going to... There she goes again. So the hunger problem is solved and she's going back to the lab to finish on the research. You know what? I'm going to just stay put and let her finish. Because we're not far away from 20%, which is the cap. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna read the electrical book because I still need to level it up to fix the generator. So yeah, it feels like Groundhog Day. It tastes like Groundhog Day. It's not Groundhog Day, but you get the point. I am really close to hitting electrical level 2. Not much experience left to get. Luckily, I know a place where there are several dismantleable things, mostly like extractor hoods. It's in the community center over here. At the first floor, I think there is like 6 or 8 extractor hoods, which I can dismantle, and they tend to give like a decent amount of experience. And there are also payphones here. I should get to level 2 very soon. And then all I need is just the generator magazine, and I will be able to fix and maintain the ARX generator, which is already going to be progress versus anywhere I've been up until now. Okay, level 2, guys. This is progress. Yeah, I'm loving the fact that I have a katana. And this is not even the better one. I have 2. This one and another one back at the base. And the one at the base is in a much better condition. Ooh, chewing tobacco. You know why I like chewing tobacco in this scenario is it takes much less time to consume it. So in case you need to use it while exploring, you don't get that much radiation, because the chewing tobacco is just you put it in your mouth, while a regular cigarette, the character needs to smoke it, which takes time. So yeah, details that matter. You know what, guys? I just realized that me looking for a basement right now makes no sense, because I don't have a crowbar to loosen the hatch anyway. So I was casually just walking around and disassembling stuff to level up my electrical, and after I grabbed some electrical wire, I actually leveled up electrical to level 3, and I have generator maintenance now. You know what that means, guys? I will be able to fix the generators in the Ark. Oh, I got goosebumps. I've worked so hard to get here. I mean, those of you that were following this from the very beginning know exactly how much pain I've gone through to reach a point where I was able to fix my generators. And I finally did it! It's incredible. All right, okay. I gotta back up my save now. Hold on. So, I'm working on the generators, fixing them. Turns out you need spare engine parts and a wrench to do that. And I noticed this. You know what that means? Bitch is stuck again. I don't know what to say. I am honestly lost for words. I cannot take this anymore. I think I'm just going to ignore this, and I'm gonna continue and not worry about it and see what the future brings. This is how you repair the generators. Okay, I wonder how much condition does one part recover. I would imagine it's probably 10% per engine part, because it was roughly 47%. I had 5 engine parts. Okay, so since Emma is going in loops again, I think I'm gonna go back to my original idea, and I am going to disclose the Ark's location. But in order to do so, I need to get myself some better gear, you know. Arc network. Remove concealment.
Transmitting ARC coordinates. Active.
Nothing's happening. Man, I'm disappointed. I wanted to see some military people invading the Ark, and instead, nothing happens. I'm gonna sit here and make sure that Emma does everything she needs to do with her research. But in all honesty, I need to pause here for a moment and share my thanks to two very helpful users of Slayer's Discord, Safety and RU556. They helped me find the root cause of Emma's getting stuck. And now that lovely research progress bar is progressing. I don't think I am able to... Oh, I can actually. There we go. I can give her the next stage of the research. And the solution was move the bleach here. She is somehow, some way addicted to bleach. And the fact that there was bleach bottles in the storage room over here was just causing her to mess up her behavior. So I feel it's finally done. I'm gonna be so happy. I brought a corpse of the non-infected to the lab.
Good. I will continue my research shortly.
You do that.
We need to understand why some of us remain uninfected.
We're immune. Simple as that. Though, one thing that I have not shown you guys, but when I was restarting, Slayer added some new things in the beginning of the game. You actually have a quest where you need to read through all the documents that are like hidden across the entire arc, and there are actually there are two cool videotapes which explain a bit more. Actually, there is one videotape which explains a bit more the origin of the infection, and it's like an account of a prisoner from the Rosewood prison who is describing what happened in the Rosewood prison during the first days of the outbreak, and it's an incredibly interesting thing. If you ever play the Ark, I definitely recommend to watch that tape. You can find it in this room over here. Anyways, I need to get some rest. Whenever I go to sleep, I'm always...
Unauthorized personnel detected.
Oh, there they are.
Main entrance.
I gotta stop them before they manage to...
Unauthorized.
You're not gonna be contaminating my arc.
Stand by. Contamination in progress.
Oh, mask. A tiny detail I forgot about. Now, when they got in here for the first time, there was like 6 of them. So that's 4. Oh, they have like... They have oxygen bottles at their back. This is a different hazmat suit, actually. Whoa. Yo. This is cool. But there was 6 of them last time. I killed 4. I got 7 bullets left. Gotta make sure... Whoa. There's 6. Alright, I think that's it. So these were the people that were drawn to the Ark because of the removal of the concealment of the Ark. But I want to see something. Do these hazmat suits with these SCBA can't wear with a backpack though, which is not great, I guess. Well, I'm definitely taking the ammo to the M16. Obviously. Look at this. This was not here last time I was going out. It looks like... interesting. It looks like... they were trying to assault the base, but for some reason they all got killed. I mean, good. Not gonna complain. The funny thing is, I died along the way again, and I had to go back to when I hit level 3 electrical, but all good. Emma is working on her research. It's gonna take her a while to... I hope it's gonna take her a while to hit that next stage, which is gonna create new quests. And in the meantime, I found a basement which I really want to explore, but I had to evac because the dwellers of that basement hit me and ripped through my hazmat suit. And I didn't have a spare one because I already used the spare one. And yeah, I want to get back there now to see what was in that basement. The basement was in this shed over here, right here, which was rather unusual on its own because I was under the impression that the basements can spawn only in regular houses, but this one actually spawned in a shed. I'm gonna let the zombies... It's like a chewing sound. Oh boy, get up. Oh no! Was I scratched? Forearm scratched. Okay, it's just a scratch. Oh good. Luckily, I do have a spare hazmat. Man, this place is unlucky. I already lost a hazmat suit here, and now I'm gonna lose another one. Hey, what's up? Alright, let's see what's downstairs. Uh-oh. Oh, it's... Is it the cannibals? It is. It's the cannibal basement. Human bone. Look at this saw over here. Ugh. Terrible. Human brain. Mmm, yummy. Human meat. Minced human meat. Not cool, guys. Not cool. They even have mayonnaise. What the hell? They have mayonnaise.
Attention. Power generator fuel level low.
Mate, seriously, I was just upstairs. One thing that I think is worth adding in as a habit is whenever you go outside, you just automatically refuel. Just, it doesn't really matter what you're doing and how many times you've done it. You just, anytime you're upstairs, just refuel. And how is my little researcher? How is the research going? Oi! How's the research? I hate to break it to you, but this looks really clean, you know? Okay, I hope we are not gonna be stuck with another endless bleach loop. Good girl.
Incoming earthquake.
Attention. Fire hazard detected.
I need to reload.
Biohazard detected.
Fire hazard detected.
Oh my god!
Storage area
Oh my god, what is going on?
Fire hazard detected. Storage area 1. Attention. Fire hazard detected. Bedroom. Attention. Fire hazard detected.
What am I supposed to do now?
Attention.
It wasn't biohazard, it was fire hazard. Yo, hold on, there were some fire extinguishers. No. No, what? Where is the fire? I can't see the fire. Is it outside, maybe? What are we gonna do now? Seriously. This game is just throwing all kinds of shit at me. Well, not only at me, at everyone. I'm gonna have to quickly check downstairs, the service tunnels. Okay, doesn't seem to be any fire over here, so my guess is it's just all outside. I'm gonna go outside and there's gonna be like a sea of lava everywhere, you know? No, it's just... no sea of lava, it's just zombies. Well, there was no fire outside, only zombies. And... oh no. I can see it now, it's on upper... is it my level? No, it looks like it's... Jesus, it's... it looks like it's one level above. So it's all burning... like above our heads. I'm not sure if that's intentional or if that's a bug, but that is bad. So much of our supplies are gone. I mean, I think it was intentional.
Attention. Structural integrity hazard detected.
Okay, another one. Yeah, don't, like, chill out, Emma, chill out. More and more earthquakes. That's one thing that doesn't necessarily make sense. Why would... oh shit. I mean, this fire is still everywhere above us. Still, that's one thing that doesn't totally make sense to me, because why would even usage of multiple nuclear weapons destabilize the Earth's crust to a point in which it's causing earthquakes in an area that is known for not being affected by earthquakes? I mean, I am no geologist, but it's just doesn't necessarily make sense to me. Okay, I think I've had enough. Wow, what a roller coaster again. At least I feel that this was just meant to be, you know? And it's just part of the story. Hopefully. I'll see you in the next one then. This, without a doubt, was something else. From highs to lows, but I think I'm actually moving forward. And that is an absolute high. And honestly, if it wasn't late Sunday evening and me having to work tomorrow, I would probably just stay up all night to see where this story goes next. If you made it this far, you are an absolute legend. Liking and commenting under the video is always greatly appreciated, as does help to push it to more viewers. Massive shout out to all the channel members. There's more and more of you, which is pretty mind-blowing. And I really appreciate your support. For today, that's everything, guys. And as always, I'm Gertrix. Cheers.